Is everybody alive? Is everybody okay from the hurricane? I am sick of weather in general. I just want to move. I just want to move to a vacuum. Not like a Dyson, like in space, over there, where there's no weather and there's nothing. There's just nothing. Okay, so when you reach a certain age, there are certain behaviors that you are expected to uphold, and no one just tells you, okay, you're this age, you have to do this now, you're this age, but it just kind of is implied. You just kind of download it. Then you're 20 something million years old, and you have a blackout, and then you think, you know what, that's not fair. Why can't I do any of those things anymore? And these are some of the things. Okay, yelling. When I was a kid, I remember just yelling for no reason, other than the fact that no sound had come out of my mouth for quite some time. Just yelling. I would just scream. I would just be like, I don't understand why we can't do that anymore as adults. We need to just have screaming rooms, designated areas where everybody could just scream and dance it out. I feel like that would be very helpful to society. I feel like you wouldn't have as many murders if you just had a scream room, designated scream place. I would be the mayor of that place because it's good to scream. Sometimes you just gotta scream it out. You just gotta yell. A subset of yelling is sound effects, which I never gave up, and I feel like people think that I'm strange. Not even gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. I mean, once people know you're crazy, that's like the hump. That's the hard part that you gotta get over. After that, just make sure people's expectations of you are so incredibly low that you will always be impressing them constantly. That's been my recipe for success. Okay, another thing that I miss, you remember when you were a kid, you used to just rub your eyes? Like, you used to just get in there, get in your eye socket, like your whole wrist would disappear in your eye socket, just digging around. I can't do that anymore, mostly because I have contacts in. I just remember being a kid and just rubbing my eyes so much. Just like, I guess because I was running around and playing in the dirt and being ridiculous. There was just always so much junk in my general eye vicinity. I don't have that luxury anymore. I don't know. Maybe there's a whole colony of eye rubbing adults out there, and maybe they need to teach me their ways, because I just feel like I can't quite get in there the same way, and I just like, it's just painful. So, okay, another thing that you did constantly when you were a kid that you just cannot get away with now is just pointing at people. If I saw something, I'd be like, I would just point at things. At that age, you just lack the articulative brain functions to be able to describe what you're talking about. So sometimes you just see something, all you can do is, I mean, go ahead, try it. Go around pointing at stuff that you think is ridiculous in life. See how society receives you. At your own risk, go ahead, because it doesn't work. It doesn't go well for you. If you just see somebody, like, look at that guy's face! Ah! Yeah, pointing and yelling. And the last thing that I really, really just wish I was able to do, sometimes I just want the ability to just be able to burst into tears when things just don't go the way you wanted them to. My Amazon shipment got delayed. You see the email and you just just point and cry at things from now on. Just, if something makes you upset, just burst into tears and point at it. Especially if it's a person, because they'll feel awful about themselves. If you hate your job and your paycheck is just awful every week, just take your paycheck on Friday, open it up, and look at it, and then just point and cry. Just point at your boss and just cry. No. You will get a raise. I can guarantee that. So, I hope that helps you in life. If you have any ideas for videos, you could put them downstairs in the comment, and I'll read them. You know, I'll reply, and I'll tell you you're pretty great, and I'll give you an internet high five. And you can also follow me on Twitter, and we could be friends forever. I think this probably deserves an explanation. I ordered a watch on Amazon. It didn't work. I sent an angry email. They sent me another one. It didn't work. And so now I'm just angry, but I'm determined to use these 2 broken watches. So now I wear 2 watches that don't work. Welcome to my life. Neither of these watches work. See your face later.